So this big boy is finally gonna go in to run these two side by side. That looks crazy. Cross your fingers. Hopefully this shit doesn't blow up. Here we go. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh shit. What's up, fam? Long time no see. I know I haven't posted in a long time and you guys were commenting and wondering and DMing me what's going on, what's happening, am I quitting and all this. I'm gonna explain this in a next video, but as of now I need you guys to please like and subscribe, because honestly I wasn't gonna post. As you guys remember, I was gonna do a 10,000 subscriber special and I lost all of that footage. I apologize, you guys, and it really did bring me down and made me just not want to upload no more. But please like, guys, subscribe. I need that right now. And if you guys comment down below, just please, you know, keep it positive. I really appreciate that. But what you're gonna about to watch is about 2 months of some of the footage of the Kia Optima. Before we continue on with today's video, I have to let you know what you guys have been asking for is finally back. KTM Mafia is finally back. We're gonna be dropping new license plate frames. Keep an eye out for other products that are coming out, but as of now I need all of you guys to go purchase yourself a frame. A lot of you guys have been asking about it, and here it is. KTM Mafia is back, baby. So go get yourself something at ktmbuilt.company.site and rock the KTM merch video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get to it. Starting off the video again, getting gas. Pretty much get gas every single video at this point. Holy snaps, nice car, brother. JTR, nice car. Thanks for it. No problem. Steering wheel was me too. I did the red. Goddamn. Rohana's. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful GTR. He's got the wing to match. Oh, the Liberty Walk kick looks so good. We gotta do a wide body on the Stinger. Oh, imagine these two. Oh my gosh. And on air. That thing looks crazy. Man, that thing is beautiful. Oof. I need to straight pipe this thing ASAP. Quick little pull action. What's up, bro? I like your car.
Oh, no, brother.
I like your car, bro.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Hey, are you tuned? Yeah? How much horsepower are you making?
Like 420.
420? That's perfect. You down to set up a run one day? Damn, that would be a dope-ass run. Can't tonight, but a V6, I think that's a single turbo or twin turbo. I'm not sure, but it's almost the same thing. That'd be a dope-ass run. Making 420. I'm on JB4, so we should be sitting at about the same amount of horsepower. You guys asked for it, and here it is. We're finally gonna be showing some love to the Kia Optima, and we're gonna bring this baby back to life. And first thing being, we're gonna finally finish the fuel it sensor. That way I could run higher ethanol content and know exactly where I'm sitting at. So the routing is pretty much done. All I have to do is set up the hose lines so that I could put the sensor and plug it all together, and then we should be able to run at least an E30 content. Hopefully KSR could get a tune done for that, and we're gonna be making some big power on the Optima. I'm gonna be using the same concept that we have on the Stinger and just apply it to the Optima. Since it is the same sensor, let me show you guys. The line is right here. It's gonna be this, and it wraps behind the fuel pump and back to the original factory fuel line. So we're just gonna use the same concept, apply it to the Optima, and then hopefully once the Optima is complete, we're gonna be able to run these two side by side and see the power difference. A V6 twin turbo and a 4-cylinder banger. Test fit, make sure it came out as planned. And I'm not gonna clip that one yet, but that's pretty much good. Perfect. I'm gonna zip tie it right here. Zip tie. Built this little bracket here. Pretty much set to go. I just gotta route the wiring for the sensor down into the firewall, and then we could do our first test to make sure that there's no fuel leaking, and we should be ready and set to go and hit the road. Just gotta turn the car on at this point. and make sure that it doesn't go in flames. I got my hose set up to extinguish the fire just in case, but I think it should be fine. I'm gonna let the car prime up first. Let's see. All right. So this usually would say E10. Now it's saying 25.4, which is a good sign. Because like I said, it would always just say E10. So it seems like maybe it's working now. It's fluctuating even though the car's not on. But let's get it. All right, 25.4. Let's see if it starts fluctuating. Car is on. Let's make sure there's no fuel leaking. I think it's good. Let's go, baby. Move it around a little. Let's go, dude. It's been like, I don't know, a year and a half, almost 2 years that I installed that sensor, but I never finished it. So 93, I'm assuming, would be at 25.3. So just 5 more and would be sitting at E30 at pretty much empty. I don't know how much range we have left. Let me check it out. We have 41 miles, which is good enough to get to the nearest E85 station. And we made it. We're gonna do 3.3 gallons. Damn, this thing is so dirty. It's definitely in need of a wash. Gotta put it in neutral to push the car forward. And right about there. There we go. Oh, that's so difficult. Always gotta put the car in neutral, walk it, push it, and then slam on the brakes because it's downhill. The gas spot is all the way out there versus the area for 91s over here. Usually it's all in one place. And 11.6 gallons of 91. Right now is a good time to check and make sure that the fuel pump isn't leaking. Seems about fine, doesn't look like there's anything leaking. All right, fam, it's about time. We're finally gonna be upgrading the wastegate on the Kia Optima. So this big boy is finally gonna go in, but before we get to doing that, gotta move the Kia Stinger. Finally, gonna be assembling everything back together after probably months of letting it sit without the manifold, turbo, or any of those items or components in order to turn the car back on. Like, this car has been sitting for such a long time, and I'm kind of worried that, I mean, because the manifold was off, that something seized. Basically, the new manifold is on. This manifold is an OEM manifold made by KSR, so that you could run an aftermarket or upgraded wastegate. That way you don't have to use that electrical wastegate that everybody has that common issue with. So as you guys saw, he welded, it's kind of like a bung onto the areas where you could put that aftermarket or upgraded wastegate, so that you could run more boost and not have those electrical issues. Putting back the original turbo, as you guys see, it's a pretty healthy turbo. It's been about a month and a half or more since the last clip you guys just watched, and pretty much I disassembled everything. Literally all the footage after that last clip was lost. I accidentally deleted it on the SD card, but this is where I'm at now. I have the upgraded wastegate manifold on now, bolted. All that's left is to route all the lines, the original ones. They go to the same spot because it's the original OEM piece. So everything just lines right back up.
Neglecting the Kia has led up to this. As you see, there's huge cracks, and especially right down the center. I mean, it could be cheap epoxy. From what I'm thinking is that the bottom part of the fiberglass is so thin, it causes this area to heat up and cause the epoxy to get cool faster and crack, or get hotter faster and crack, and it's pretty bad. I mean, look at that, it's everywhere. So I'm gonna have my boy over at Crispy Concept redo this whole entire hood in epoxy. That way it looks like new again. This hood is like very rare. I think there's only 2 here in the States and 1 other in Europe, I think it is, and no one else has this hood. Like, this is 1 of 3, I believe. The creators didn't make them no more, and I'm kind of thinking I know why. I mean, look at that, just a few years, I think about 5 years, and it's already destroyed.
It is tuning time. Time to put the battery in, fully charged, ready and set to go for the tune. Because if your battery's low and it dies during the tuning process, you could literally brick your ECU, and we don't want to do that. So fully charged, ready to go. JT, another KSR tuned bro, sent me his tuning kit, and I'm gonna send the file over to KSR so that he could tune it for the new wastegate upgrade. As you guys see, all I have to do is the plumbing for the wastegate, but everything else is back in its place. I had to reroute the E85 or the flex fuel kit because it used to be back here, but now that the wastegate's going to be sitting over here for a few, I don't want it to get too hot and mess up the system. Plus the fuel is going to be right next to it, so I don't want it to catch on fire and blow the whole engine up. So I just rerouted it, and I think I like that spot better. But we got the laptop all set up. We just gotta turn on the car, put it into accessory mode, and it should be ready for downloading. Time to plug it in just like that and connect the USB in. And we're gonna save everything that's on the ECU currently and send it over to Chris so he could do his adjustments and get the tune set up for the new wastegate. All right, we could disconnect everything and send over the file to Chris. We have the file in its place. Hopefully you guys could see, but oh shit, I need the key. I was like, shit, why isn't this thing turning on? Man, I can't wait to start driving this thing. It's been like 2 months since the last time I've driven this, and I want to drive it so bad. But believe it or not, you guys, I don't have any Stinger fans probably watching this because this is the Optima content, but for all my Optima fans, I love this car way more than the Stinger, believe it or not. I post that thing a lot, but the reason why is because I mean, it looks nice and it gets more views and all that. The K5 platform isn't such a big topic anymore, but honestly, this thing is just so much more fun. The thing is, I don't really post it that much either because it's over time, you know, been turning into a piece of junk. Like, all the carbon on the top has been fading, and this fender, remember, this thing flew off on the freeway, so I just painted it myself and it turned out dual. So there's a lot of things I have to redo, a lot of things I'm actually gonna remove, keep it more clean and having less issues. Like, for example, this thing, if anybody wants it, I know they don't make these no more, I think, but I'll send them over to you. You just have to redo the 3M. I'll probably have them listed for like 30 or 40 bucks. So shoot me a DM, but there's gonna be a couple other stuff. If you guys wanna purchase, just DM me and let me know, and you guys could take it off my hands. I am gonna keep this car. It is listed for sale if somebody really wants it. But honestly, like I said, I love this car way more than the Stinger. The Stinger just feels too modern, and this thing feels like a straight up race car, and it sounds like one too, although it doesn't produce the power. But here we go. Remember guys, whenever you guys do this process, make sure your battery is full. If not, put it on a trickle charger and let it charge overnight, because last thing you want is this ECU to brick. Operation complete successfully. Please turn ignition off. And okay, and we are tuned with the new file. Been sitting there for a while, so this should help with the quality of it. Shake it up real quick. If anybody wants to buy my old tail lights, the all red ones, because I know some of the 14 and 15 models, the tail lights are just like bulbs, not LEDs like mine. So if anybody has a 14 through 15, wants these type of LEDs, but not the clear kind, these are clear. I'm talking about my old red ones, the original ones that come with it. You guys could buy them. They do have the sides burnt. I think it's this side, like every other Optima has by this point. But if you guys want to buy them, shoot me a DM and I'll let you guys know how much and how much the shipping would be, unless you guys want to pick it up in person. Alright you guys, everything is buttoned up. We're just waiting on the nylon line so I could connect it to the intake manifold. But I'm pretty much ready and set to start it up. KSR says it's okay for me to move it down the street and put it back on the driveway. About a 2-month cold start. Cross our fingers, everything is good with the motor. Hopefully this shit doesn't blow up. Here we go. Let it prime. Oof. You hear that? I know the car does need some coolant. We're about to find out right now. Here we go. Uh-oh. What happened? Attempt number 2. I don't know. I moved the battery around. It was like sparking for some reason on the ground. So maybe just, I didn't have it tied down, but I don't know. It could just have been that. We're about to find out. Attempt number 2. Cross our fingers, guys, that the motor's not seized. And here we go. Gosh. Yo, I could hear the dump tube. It turned on. It's good so far. Dude, I could hear the dump tube. Sounds good. I need to add some coolant for sure. Bro, there's so many fucking mosquitoes. Oh, it's just so annoying. Topped off. Double check there's no oil spilling, no smoke. I do smell some kind of smoke actually. Oh shit.